The final one is from Ron Baylor. Hey, John. So Red Sonja was supposed to be on the way after so many years of being in development hell. But now I'm reading that the movie has been put on hold again. My first assumption was that it was because of the controversy surrounding Bryand Singer, but the report says that he's actually still attached to the movie. So I guess the simple question is, will this movie actually happen, and should it?
I was really surprised, to be honest with you, when the announcement first came out that they were going to try to get Red Sonja going again, and and Bryan Singer was going to do it, and all that kind of stuff. Like, first of all, I was surprised back when Robert Rodriguez said he was going to do it just so he could put his girlfriend at the time,
Rose
McGowan, in it. When, let's face it, that's the only reason he was putting the movie together, so he could put Rose McGowan in it. So I was surprised at that time, but it stuck around and stuck around and stuck around. Now look, it should not surprise anybody too much. Every year, there are tons of movie projects every year that get announced, bring on directors, bring on writers, and they just don't make it to the screen. Or they don't even make it to getting in front of cameras. That's not unusual, and it's not rare. You're talking about making these movies. That's a big investment. It's a big investment of time, energy, and money. It's huge, and you've got to strike at the right time when you believe you have all the right pieces in place and all the stars are aligned, because it's a tough business. A lot of film fans think it's just easy. Just make a movie, put it out. You're going to make billions of dollars. It's not the way it works. I was like you, though, Rob, when I first heard about, it's been put on the shelf for now. It's been put on hold. My first thought was, well, it's probably because of the controversy surrounding Bryan. But it's not. It's apparently Bryan is still attached. So I think this is probably just another one of those situations where they're not ready. They're not ready to sink when you count marketing and everything involved, the probably $250 to $275 million it's going to take. Remember, that includes marketing and everything. To make this movie and to put it out and market it right, they're probably just thinking they don't have all the pieces yet. I still think Red Sonja will happen. I still think it'll happen at some point, just maybe not in the next 2 years. What do you think?
Yeah, I think, look, Bryan's got a lot of things he's got to take care of, exonerate. He's got to exonerate himself from a lot of these charges. But also a friend of mine, Ashley Miller, was writing the script.
Oh, that's right.
And
yeah.
Ashley wrote, I've known Ashley. I got him on a job when he wrote Agent Cody Banks with Zach Stentz. And Ashley wrote X-Men First Class. He wrote a draft of that with Zach. And I always hate to see when friends of mine are working on a project that doesn't happen. And then a lot of people are out of work. But I think Red Sonja will eventually get made. I think that maybe in this day and age, maybe you need a Patty Jenkins, or you need a female group that's going to make the film. I don't normally think that necessarily is always the case, but I think that maybe Red Sonja does need a female perspective. I don't know.
Well, the reason I think this is still probably going to happen is because of the environment right now. Female lead, heroic type of movies can be a hot thing right now. And something like Red Sonja, which is a name a lot of people recognize. And look, it's taking us back to barbarian stuff, which I love. I think there's potential there. Maybe something like that, bringing in a Patty Jenkins type, maybe. But I'm like you. I don't believe for a second that only men can direct male lead movies, or that only.
No, I don't either. But I think that now we have a time where we can see an interesting perspective.
Yeah, I think that's true.
Could be.